A reading from Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 13. For now we see in a mirror, dimly, but then we will see face to face. Now I know only in part, then I will know fully, even as I have been fully known. And now, faith, hope, and love abide, these three, and the greatest of these is love. God gives us many, many gifts. Every gift we have is from God. Pinnacle being those faith, hope, and love trio of these things that God gives us. And it's with those things in hand that our congregation continues to move forward in ministry and mission. This past Sunday, March 30th, congregational members met for a special congregational meeting directly following worship. After a lot of good prayer and thoughtfulness, a great presentation from our stained glass window committee, we, the congregation, unanimously decided to move forward with a 3-phase project called Restoring Radiance, the project to restore our stained glass windows in the sanctuary. This is a significant decision, significant project that is in our future. With it being 3 phases, that will spread out some of the financial money-raising portions and will also give us an opportunity to look into other endeavors, granting possibilities. All the committee has already been at work looking into that. The first phase is the south-facing windows in our sanctuary, and that work is scheduled to begin this summer. And then the second and third phases the subsequent years. So 3 phases over the course of 3 years. We're grateful for those who are committed to this, that we can continue to, again, with God's gifts in hand and in heart, move forward with continuing to restore our space, this instrument of God's love, this sanctuary and this church that has been adorned by generations gone past. Another thing that you are aware of is we continue to move forward with our basement reconstruction and visioning. The next step of that is at hand, and this is a messier one. So we are going to be drywalling the fellowship hall downstairs. As it is messy, we want to do some coordinated opportunities for people to venture through that space. So that will be tomorrow, April 2nd, and Sunday, April 6th, directly following worship, both days. You're invited to walk through the space to see it as the progress has been made. So we're grateful for that. That being said, we do expect that people don't touch things down there. So different parts of the building itself, different tools that are around. It is a workspace construction zone. And if children or youth are gonna walk through, we expect that they are accompanied by a caring adult in that. When the drywalling begins in earnest in the next week or so, we will need to close down the entire space in the basement. This is to reduce the dust and the dirt that is stirred up in that particular type of construction. So we ask that once it is enclosed, that no one goes in there except those who are doing the work of the project itself. Then, speaking of cleaning, we are gonna have a cleanup day on April 9th. That's next week, Wednesday, from 6 to 8 with food at 5:30. This is for ages grades 4 and above to do cleaning and sprucing up inside the building and outside the building. A great opportunity, especially as we prepare for Holy Week, which is that next week, beginning on Palm Sunday, April 13th, and Easter on April 20th, with Maundy Thursday and Good Friday in that week as well. Speaking of Holy Week, if you would feel led and called to help with worship leadership, we'd love to have you. Please contact me or the church office, and we can get you situated in that. A bit further down the road, we have a couple opportunities. One is St. Dysmas worship, a prison ministry. We'll go back to worship with the people there on May 15th. You do need to apply for that to gain access and registration by April 22nd. You need to be 18 and above to do that. A great transformational opportunity to carry faith, hope, and love in that space and experience it from that congregation. And then in the summer, Vacation Bible School. This is for kids up to age 5th grade. That's VBS, Vacation Bible School, June 2nd through 5th in the morning those days. Registration is open now for that. Thank you for all the ways you carry faith, hope, and love, and the ways that we discover God's grace again and again in this space and beyond. We move forward with these significant projects, trusting that God continues to guide us and steer us in the faith.